Hi everybody, this is Mike Kiger. I recently found I guess movement you can call it, that I would like to share with the world. This is going to be a terrible video because I don't do these things. One of my crazy friends convinced me that this would be a good way to reach out to people. I guess this is just my dream for the world. Some will appreciate it quietly while others will share it, because I would like to ask you all to share it, because unless you tell everybody about it, they can't do it and embrace it. I guess this is my dream for the world. During the biggest stressor in my life, we're buying a house, which I know is terrible news to anybody else that has real shit going on. But it was a big stressor for me, and I kind of cracked during it. I broke completely open, and everything spilled out. It ended up being a whole lot of love, and not the anger and darkness that I thought it was going to be. I just want to give to people. It opened me up emotionally and let me connect to people. Somehow, instead of a fit of anger, it poured out as love. I don't know how it came out that way, but I guess that's just who I am, and that's who I'm trying to embrace. Sorry, I'm nervous about videos. I don't do this often at all. And I want to kind of quote Martin Luther King. I don't want to belittle what he said or what he's done for an entire generation, entire race, but that's not what this is about. This is about people in general. I have a dream for this world, or even maybe just a nation, to make sure that everyone has a friend or has someone that they can talk to, an acquaintance, whatever, via media, through Facebook, telephone, in person, sitting down having lunch, even just stopping over and watching a movie and hanging out with you. I want everyone to be able to share that, because I don't know if everyone else is like me, but I need people to exist. That's the reason I've been put on this earth, I think. And I can finally share that with people, because now I'm grown up and I know what I'm doing. I want to love everybody, the world in general. I want to be that friend. I want to do it as a living, or as a life. I want to go into it. I don't want to be a paid friend, but everybody has to work at some point in time, because unfortunately money is what makes this world go round, when it should be love. But I want to find some way to make this viable. I want to make it happen. I want to continue to love people, because that's what I love doing. It's really a big part of me, and everyone who knows me knows this isn't out of the realm of ordinary. This is perfectly a Mikey thing to do. But I just want to be able to take care of my wife so she doesn't have to worry about things. That's the only thing I would want out of this, because I don't want anything. I don't want to be rich, I don't want to be famous, but unfortunately someone has to speak for this, and if it's my idea, why not move it forward? And I'm not belittling psychologists, therapists, because that is needed, that is a thing, it is very important, and I encourage it. But I don't want to be a paid friend. I don't want you to hang out with me and think I'm only there because you're paying me something, or I'm getting something from this deal. I want to be there for you in general. I don't know how else to tell people about it, but that's how I feel. I just want to give whatever I can to people, and the only thing I've ever been given since I was a child, because we grew up poor, that's all we've ever had, was my love. And my mother gave that out in boatloads. So did my grandmother, my entire family. We've just been a loving kind of family, and it's rubbed off, and now I have to give it to other people, not just my family or immediate friends. I want to expand my friends, fan base, everything, and I want to connect with each of these individuals. I know that's impossible, but if more people want to do these, then they can they can do it themselves. If there's someone in India, obviously I've never been to India or don't know anyone there, but maybe someone in India sees this, they feel just a little bit inspired, and they go out and they talk to somebody in India, and then this whole movement starts in India too. That's what I want to happen. But the big problem is, I hit the dilemma of, I don't know how to do this. I'm just some kid from a rural town who's never done anything. I have never done anything worthy of even being talked about. But I want to change that with this. I really do. So if you can, share this with people. If you know anyone that could possibly get this rolling, can you please go ahead and share this with anyone and everyone that will listen, that has the time, that maybe knows how to do this. Please feel free to go ahead and contact me. I prefer through Facebook. Michael Kiger, you'll find it, you'll see it. I'm a blonde, tall guy, obviously. But then, if there's a paid friend, someone like me who isn't getting paid, they're maintaining their cost of living. That's it, just maintaining their absolute base cost of living to be able to function in this world. Maybe they make a real connection with somebody. Maybe something like Baltimore, Ferguson, the Colorado movie shooting. Maybe something like that changes and never happens because someone got to speak to someone got a hug, someone seen the warning signs and they were able to report it and listen, hey, this guy needs help, this person needs help. Maybe we can get everything going. I really hope so. So yes, if you know anyone that can get this rolling, please share it. And if not, just share it as a positive message. Because if nothing else, that's what I want to come out of this. I want to share a positive message with the world at least one time. Think of it this way. There's a hypothetical I like to use that maybe some random stranger was talking to a lady at a convenience store while she was pumping her gas. They pulled up and they were pumping gas together. And the man says, not as a sexual orientation thing, just general niceness to somebody, tells this woman that her hair looks nice. She goes into the gas station and she pays. She gets back in change, and they also have a donation box sitting beside the counter. Well, she gives that dollar and change she just got back to the foundation, and that foundation is funding the scientist who finds the cure for AIDS. Maybe just a little compliment that you could give somebody today could turn into that. That was the whole big hypothetical I like to use, because things like that can happen, do happen. I honestly believe that. The butterfly effect, when coupled with pay it forward, can leave a big, giant impact in the pond of humanity. And that'll be followed with reverberations and waves and ripples of love. And everyone can feel that. Maybe not in the biggest sense of, hey, this completely changed my world and fixed all of my problems, but when they're feeling dark in that one time, someone comes up and gives them a freaking candy bar or a piece of candy. Maybe that changes the whole world because you decided to try to be a little nicer today. I think if everyone did that, or has that message, they can, in fact, do that, and we can help this come true. And I really hope I can. But if you can, share this with everyone and anyone that you know. I'm sorry this was a long video and it turned out terrible because I'm not a video kind of guy. I don't like being this center of attention media-wise, I guess. I love being the friend center of attention, that, you know, I'm the reason you're happy. But I don't like to have the spotlight on me. So if any of you can relate to this, or share it, or spread it, or maybe help it come true, please do so and contact me on Facebook. Again, my name is Michael Kiger. Thank you all for listening to this.